Hello everyone. Today I'm going to walk you through the business model for MedSync AI, a company built to fix one of the healthcare's oldest and most dangerous problems, the way clinical teams communicate with each other. So the tagline says it all, closing the clinical communication gaps. Let's get into it. So first let's look into the problem. Here's the reality inside hospitals today. 80% of serious medical errors happen because of poor communication during handoffs. When one nurse passes a patient to another or a doctor, he or she needs to update the night shift. This cost US hospitals around $8.3 billion on every single year. And on average, each clinician wastes 47 minutes a day just chasing down updates regarding labs, orders, patient status, etc. Why? Because hospital still runs on pagers, fax machines, and dozens of disconnected apps. Nothing to talk to each other, and patients pay the price. So now let's look at the value proposition. So what does MedSync AI do? We replace all of that chaos with one single AI powered platform built specifically for clinical teams. First, AI triage routine out. AI reads every messages and automatically sends it to the right person based on urgency and role. No more who do I call moments. So hence this AI triage routine will instantly messages to all the teams which will take care of the patient at the next moment. Secondly, HIPAA, which is a secure messaging that replaces pages and fax completely, safe, encrypted, and very instantaneous. Third, a real time dashboard so the entire care team sees the same patient picture at once. Hence, there will be a clear transparency among the personals who are handling the patients. And fourth, it connects directly into Epic Corner and other hospital systems. So no double entry or no data silos. Now let's see the customer segments. Who do we serve? Who do we sell to? Our primary customers are a large health systems. Think hospitals with 500 beds or more. There are over 1,200 of these in the US alone. We also target physician groups and surgical centers and telehealth platforms that need asynchronous communication tools. But here's what this sticky. Nurses and allied staffs are the end users. When they love the product, the hospital can't leave. So the total market opportunity here is $42 billion globally, and we are focused on $18 billion of hospitals as our starting point. Now the rest will be discussed by our students regarding this business model canvas.
Channels. How do we reach these customers? We follow a four stages channel approach. First one, awareness. We show up at HIMSS and Vive, the biggest IT conferences, and build credibility through clinical peer referrals, doctor test other doctors. And second one, evolution. We offer a 14-day free pilot, no risk for the hospitals. We also give a CIOS, a live ROI calculator, so they can see the savings before singing anything. And third one, purchase. Direct enterprise sales. GPO contracts and EHR marketplace listings. And fourth one, delivery. Fully cloud based on iOS, Android, and web, and 24 by support every for implementation. Key partnership. We don't build this alone. Our ecosystem of partner is a core part of our strategy. We have deep integration with Epic, Cerner, and Meditech, the three EHR gains that power most hospitals. Our infrastructure runs on AWS, Government Cloud, and Azure Health. So everything is HIPAA compliant from the day one. We partner with Premier and Vizient, the larger hospital buying consortia. So we can reach hundreds of hospitals through a single contract relationship. And we co-develop and our AI models with the academic medical centers who share the identified clinical data to make our trials smart every month. Key activities and resources. What we do every day to make this work. Four core activities. We continuously train our AI models on new clinical data. We maintain over 50 EHR integrations. Connectors, we run long enterprise sales cycles, typically about 8 months, and we stay on top of HIPAA and SOC2 complaints constantly. And the resources that power all of this. Our proprietary AI model trained on 2 million clinical messages, a 20% clinical advisory board of CMOFs and nurses. Our FHDR integration platform built over 4 years, and our compliance certifications, which are our license to operate on this space. Revenue streams. Now let's talk about money. Our primary revenue, about 60% of it, comes from per seat SaaS subscriptions. Clinics pay between $45 to $120 per month. Depending on their role, physicians pay more and nurses pay less. Implementation fees bring in 15%. That's anyway from 50,000 to half $1 million depending on the size of for the hospital and how complex the EHR integration is. The remaining 25% comes from AI premium add-ons, advanced analytical and API access for enterprise health systems that we want built on the top of our platform. This is highly recurring, predictable revenue model. Once a hospital live is on medicines, churn is extremely low. Cost structure. Where does the capital go? The biggest investment, 40% is R&D and AI engineering. This is the technology first company, and that's where our moat comes from. We don't compromise here. 28% goes to sales marketing. Enterprise healthcare sale is expensive and relationship driven. You need boss on down at medical conference and a strong account executive team. 14% is G&A, financial, legal, and HR. 12% cloud infrastructure, and the remaining 6% covers our annual complaints, audits, the penetration testing. Non-negotiable in healthcare. As we scale the R&D percentage, the sales efficiency improves, which drives us tower strong growth magnets in the long run. Full BMC overview. This is the final slide, brings the entire business model together one on canvas. One on the left. Strong partners and clear activities that are hard to replicable in the center, a value proposition, and the darkly solid left death problem in the biggest industry in the world. On the right, well-defined customer segments with massive budgets and long contract lives. At the bottom, a cost structure that's rational and scalable, and revenue streams that are recurring, sticky, and growing. MedSync is the end just a communication tool. It's operating system for clinical teams, and we believe it will become an essential the EHR itself. Thank you.